Okay, today I'm going to use the Mrs. Wages pasta sauce package. All the instructions are on the back. You follow them exactly. And I'll take you through it step by step. Right now, I'm putting my tomatoes. This is fresh tomatoes. You can also use canned for this, but I'm using fresh, so I'll give you that. And I'm putting them through my Victorio food strainer. And there's the peels and seeds, and after I get through passing all these through, I'm going to put those back through because these are raw tomatoes. I want to get them back through there to get all the pulp out that I can. Right here in this pot are the first 4 cups of the tomato that I've got strained, and it calls for 10 cups altogether. So let me get some of these others cranked out. And I'll show you. I've got this tilted down into this pan. Push some in. You'll get a lot more yield if you cook your tomatoes. Get that back there. But you can run the peels through twice to get more. So I'm cranking it. And they're starting to come through some more. There they come. So let me get this part finished up and I'll bring you back. Okay, I've got 10 cups of pureed tomatoes in here from my Victorio strainer. I love that thing. It's non-electric, and it will do tomatoes, do applesauce, does a lot of things. I still need to get berry and grape screens for it, but it'll do this other stuff, this finely pureed stuff, pretty good. And I've got this much sauce left, and there's the waste. I ran it through twice, so it's very dry. Anyway, and I'll probably just reduce this down in a smaller pan and just make plain standard tomato sauce with it. Alright, back to this. The Mrs. Wages pasta sauce calls for the 6 pounds of fresh tomatoes or 6 cans of petite ice regular or low sodium tomatoes drained. The fresh tomatoes do not get drained. 1/4 cup of sugar and 1 pouch of Mrs. Wages pasta sauce. So I've got my 1/4 cup of sugar in here, and I'm about to put my pasta sauce in. Pasta package, yeah, pasta sauce package in. Lost my train of thought. And start cooking it. You'll reduce. It says bring it to a boil. Stir occasionally. Reduce heat and simmer 25 minutes. So let me get started on that part, and then I'll bring you back for the canning. Okay. You should know that you don't have to add any additional acid to this, even though this is a water bath recipe, because the pasta sauce mix, has the acid already included. It has all the dried herbs and vegetables that you need for a good meatless pasta sauce. Do not add extra vegetables. Do not add anything that's not called for on the package. It was tested safe just the way it's written. Okay, this has reduced by almost half, but it still looks kind of watery, and it's probably because of the kind of tomatoes I'm using. However, I'm going to go ahead and bottle it up. And I've got enough back here, just plain tomato sauce. Bring it up to a simmer, and I will can it too. So let me get started on this. Get this close. My jars are heated. This is a steam canner one project. So, and they will process 40 minutes. So let me get started on bottling this. Let me get this over here. Yeah, I'm here by myself today. And just trying to get some tomatoes canned up that needed something done with them before they all went bad. So I sorted through them this morning, got the bad ones out, and let's see, hold on, let me look at the package, y'all. Okay, it's to be a 1-inch headspace. I just about overdid it right there. Wipe the rim. It's just a wet paper towel. You can use one soaked in vinegar if you want. Clean lid and ring. Scoop that up out of the way. Set my jar on that. And that's it. It started turning. So let me get that back in there. And I'll finish these up. Okay, I've already got a tablespoon of lemon juice in this jar. So now I'm going to get this sauce put in the jars. These go to a 1/2-inch headspace. That's almost all of it. Okay. So I've got 5 pints of spaghetti sauce. 1 pint. There's a little bit left, but I can throw that into something. Some soup or something after a while. Let's see. There. I always prep extra jars just in case. But the Mrs. Wages packets, these over here, Mrs. Wages packets are usually pretty well spot on. So it's not a problem. Now, as you can see, the tomato sauce is much brighter red than the spaghetti sauce. Now, this processes for 40 minutes. So let me get the top on here and bring it up to temperature. Okay, I'm up in my dark green area. So now I'm going to set my timer for 40 minutes. Okay, the timer went off, and then I set it for 5 more minutes to let everything kind of calm down in here. I'm going to take the lid off and remove the jars. Let me grab my jar lifter. These are hot. You can see them. See them boiling? Yeah. And I already heard some of them popping, so they're going to seal. Okay. Get these over here. Set them out, let them cool. Oops, almost knocked one over. I don't know. I guess that one had some tomato juice or plain tomato sauce, and I added extra lemon juice, so that one's not, it doesn't look as full because the tomatoes floated, even though I did boil them first. See, like this. That's how, it's a pretty common occurrence with tomato products. Also, a tablespoon of lemon juice in that. So there you go. That one, I don't know. I don't like the way it looks, but then again, I know that it's safe because I've done everything according to the recipes. This one and that one will be just sort of a sauce. When I get ready to use them, I'll just shake them up. The rest of them, a nice spaghetti sauce. And after they cool down, we'll see if they got any thicker. If they didn't, then I will thicken them when I open them. You do not ever want to thicken anything with like clear gel or cornstarch or masa when you can it like this. Just follow the directions on the package. So that'll give me 5 pints of seasoned tomato sauce and 1 pint of just plain tomato sauce to use for future meals, and I was able to save my tomatoes that I had on hand from the other day. So there you go. Mrs. Wage's pasta sauce. This. Safe for canning. I don't usually use the mixes for pasta sauce, but I've got the mix. I had tomatoes. Alright then. I hope you learned something from this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspires you to use some of the Mrs. Wage's mixes because they're really, really easy. And they're always really good. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will put a link in there for the harvest card lids and also to the Mrs. Wage's website. Again, thanks for watching.